New details emerge of Israel's elaborate plan to sabotage Hezbollah communications devices to kill or maim thousands of its operatives, reveals the Washington Post. The idea for the pager operation originated in 2022 and began falling into place more than a year before Hamas's October 7 attack that put the region on a path to war. A special offer was developed for Hezbollah militants, allegedly from a well-known Taiwanese company. The Apollo AR-924 pager was somewhat bulky, but was ideal for use in combat conditions. But the main advantage was allegedly protection against hacking. Hezbollah's leaders were so impressed, they bought 5,000 of them and began handing them out to mid-level fighters and support personnel in February. As many as 3,000 Hezbollah officers and members, most of them rear echelon figures, were killed or maimed, along with an unknown number of civilians, according to Israeli, U.S., and Middle Eastern officials. The mobile two-way radios contained oversized battery packs, a hidden explosive, and a transmission system that gave Israel complete access to Hezbollah communications. For 9 years, the Israelis contented themselves with eavesdropping on Hezbollah, the officials said, while reserving the option to turn the walkie-talkies into bombs in a future crisis. But then came a new opportunity and a glitzy new product, a small pager equipped with a powerful explosive. The pagers could not originate in Israel, the United States, or any other Israeli ally. So, in 2023, the group began receiving solicitations for the bulk purchase of Taiwanese-branded Apollo pagers, a well-recognized trademark and product line with worldwide distribution and no discernible links to Israeli or Jewish interests. The Taiwanese company had no knowledge of the plan, officials said. The sales pitch came from a marketing official trusted by Hezbollah with links to Apollo. The marketing official, a woman whose identity and nationality officials declined to reveal, was a former Middle East sales representative for the Taiwanese firm who had established her own company and acquired a license to sell a line of pagers that bore the Apollo brand. In 2023, she offered Hezbollah a deal on one of the products her firm sold, the rugged and reliable AR-924. As it turned out, the actual production of the devices was outsourced, and the marketing official had no knowledge of the operation and was unaware that the pagers were physically assembled in Israel under Mossad oversight. The bomb component was so carefully hidden as to be virtually undetectable, even if the device was taken apart, the officials said. Israeli officials believe that Hezbollah did disassemble some of the pagers and may have even X-rayed them. An electronic signal from the intelligence service could trigger the explosion of thousands of the devices at once. But to ensure maximum damage, the blast could also be triggered by a special two-step procedure required for viewing secure messages that had been encrypted. In the ensuing explosion, the users would almost certainly wound both their hands, the official said, and thus would be incapable to fight. The United States, Israel's closest ally, was not informed of the booby-trapped pagers or the internal debate over whether to trigger them, U.S. officials said. On September, thousands of Apollo-branded pagers rang or vibrated at once, all across Lebanon and Syria. A short sentence in Arabic appeared on the screen. "You received an encrypted message," it said. Hezbollah operatives dutifully followed the instructions for checking coded messages, pressing 2 buttons. In houses and shops, in cars and on sidewalks, explosions ripped apart hands and blew away fingers. Less than a minute later, thousands of other pagers exploded by remote command, regardless of whether the user ever touched his device. And let's get back to Ukraine. Ukrainian drone operators from the SBU have successfully destroyed several pieces of Russian military equipment, including 2 Buk air defense systems. Ukrainian forces from the 3rd Assault Brigade targeted Russian logistics in the Kharkiv region using FPV drones, successfully hitting 7 trucks and other equipment during a night operation. One vehicle was transporting infantry, which was also eliminated. Among the identified vehicles were a Typhoon K armored vehicle and an MTLB. A compilation of FPV drones from the 63rd Mechanized Brigade blowing up Russian dugouts. When we arrive, we don't knock on the door. Zelensky, I said that Ukraine is preparing for another Ramstein meeting on the 12th of October. This will be the 25th meeting, but the first at the level of leaders. We will present the victory plan, clear, concrete steps for a just end to the war. The determination of our partners and the strengthening of Ukraine is what can stop Russian aggression. We thank everyone who helps to defend our country, Europe, and the whole world.
Ramstein is an alliance of more than 50 countries.
The doppelganger has finished his shift. Putin walked around Moscow. A video has gone viral on the internet with a creature very similar to a dictator who was just walking around the Kremlin among people. The video gained 7.6 million views in 2 days.
Там Путин же гуляет по своим имениям. Дедушка.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.